This next strategy is called One Moment in Time. And no, I'm not talking about the Whitney Houston song. One Moment in Time is another one of those mystery motivators where students are expected to be engaged in your expectations and following your classroom rules and policies at all time. And what ends up happening then is they never know the moment where they'll be looked at for reinforcement. This is oftentimes also known as kind of like a time sampling and what is the applied behavior analysis range, but we're going to do a little bit more clever. So for this strategy, all you really need is a timer. Kitchen timer will do. Or even if you want to set alarms on your cell phone, if you don't want to buy anything extra, that certainly is applicable to this strategy. So what I would do is if I have a 40-minute time period, I would set this timer for to go off within that range. Maybe it goes off the 25-minute mark, 26-minute mark, 18-minute mark, 3-minute mark. Maybe it goes off more than one time. Maybe it goes off at the 5-minute mark and the 28-minute mark. But the students never know exactly what it is, when it is that this timer is going to go off. If you do your cell phone timer, it's even easier to set alarms for any given time period and do it on a daily, weekly, whatever it is basis. And then engage and disengage and whenever you don't want to do it. What you can do is you can also compare to something like with 3 jars where you have a list of student names. You can pick the names randomly, whether it be popsicle sticks or like a jar of names, and you can say, okay, I got my people, person or people, and when the timer goes off, if that person is doing their job in class, they will win the reward. Or you can do it as a group contingency, and the whole class can win if the timer goes off and the person is engaged at that very moment. So again, if it's 18 minutes on the timer, I'm teaching, beep, the timer goes off at 18 minutes. I know I picked Bobby, Bobby, Sue, and Joe, and I go and look over at them, and they're all working, all engaged, all paying attention. Then I may reinforce them with the reinforcer of my choice. Or if I did it as a group contingency, I go, all right, class, guess what? Bobby, Sue, and Joe, well, they're all doing their work, and the timer went off. That's fantastic. The whole class is going to earn some extra credit points. So it's a really simple idea to use. It can be done randomly. You could even announce there'll be days where I'm not going to say the timer is going, and it could randomly go off any given time, leaving that mystery behind it. Or if you want to be very controlling with your situation in the beginning, you do announce the timer is set. Let's see when it's going to go off. Either way, it is a mystery motivator. I wouldn't do it all the time, but again, it's one of those things where it is one moment in time, and it got to be good for just that one moment, but not knowing when that moment is going to be, and not knowing after that moment happens, another moment's going to happen, it keeps them in that engaged and proper behavior. So that's where the engagement part comes in, and that's where you get to control, even though you're only really looking at one, maybe 2 moments in time.